Clock in, clock in. Black guy just walked in.
Yeah. He already dead, it ain't no need to check his vitals, bitch. Yeah. He already dead, it ain't no need to check his vitals. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. He dead.
Team Black got to stand up, man. Yo. Now, y'all, we just got that news, man, that Melly got the mistrial they've been literally asking for since damn near the second week of the whole trial. I'm talking about they was done there asking for mistrial. The court, every time they seen the judge, and every time state did they little sneak attack moves. Now, one thing I feel about this mistrial, next time go around, I don't think the judge is gonna be too lenient on the prosecutor making these mistakes anymore. You know those mistakes that the prosecutor was making, that she was purposely making just so the jury could feel some type of way towards Melly. And it did kind of work in her favor, because as y'all can see, bro, I don't know how many jurors it was out of 12 that wanted him to be guilty, but I believe it was probably a little bit more than the ones who didn't want him to be guilty. But that kind of proves to y'all how those little tricks that the prosecutors was using, it don't always work out in their favor, because, you know, there's certain people who's gonna feel some type of way about those tricks. You feel what I'm saying? Because like that, I damn near felt some type of way about those tricks, because the judge just told your ass not to do this, and you turn around and still do, knowing that the judge ain't gonna call no mistrial for something as simple as that. But I don't think the judge is gonna be too lenient of them doing that the next go around. I don't know, man. As far as how I feel about the judge, man, he's been very fair through the whole situation. I'm talking about super fair. So fair to the point where the prosecutor was scared and the lawyer was scared to make any mistake, because they see like, man, judge ain't playing with us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he real deal serious. But for the most part, I feel like Melly's defense team got what they wanted. They gonna act like this ain't what they wanted, but this is definitely what they wanted, because this is another chance to come with the case harder. Now, as far as the prosecutors, they gonna come with the same damn thing. What else can they come with? They gotta come with the same thing, the same people. I'm talking about this time, I think people finna go to a different country. Cause like, oh no, we ain't going up there no more this time for you. So it's gonna be a hard time getting the same people back and going through the same process, bro. Honestly, bro. So if you ask me, bro, really looking like Melly has a huge chance of coming home. And when I say huge, I'm talking about extremely huge. You feel me? But we ain't gonna take away the fact that, you know, there is doubters and there is a possibility prosecutors might come back with that wham bam 3,000. You feel what I'm saying? A little bit too hot out here, need some milk. You feel me? I know y'all glad to see me back on the face cam. I'm glad to be talking to y'all back on the face cam, man. Y'all know every day I take a step further to getting back to me, man. And y'all help me do this crazy. Like crazy, bro. Like, just like I'm y'all burst of energy, y'all my burst of energy. You feel me? But let's see what Melly's lawyers had to say after they got the mistrial. They actually won it.
Just had the mistrial called, and I need to have both of your reactions.
Obviously, we want to thank the jury for their great efforts that they've extended over this period of time. But we are somewhat disappointed that Melly is not walking out the door with us.
I mean, he ain't walking out with you at that particular moment, but that can't mean he ain't gonna be walking out in the next 3 days when he get that bond hearing. You feel what I'm saying? And he thinking about something, because your head shining extremely shinable right now. Like, it's extra gleamy right now. Like, he thinking of something very brilliant. Don't think we don't know you ain't thinking, my brother, because you really put in that work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, both of these guys put in that work, bro. And it was a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, y'all blind, this and that. Y'all is not even looking at the work that the defense team is putting in. Y'all rather just talk and just say BS just because you feel like he did such and such. Okay, it's cool to feel like that. It's cool to know that you think that that's what happened. But in all reality, bro, unless you was there in that car, bro, on that road, fam, just pay attention to the trial. That's what the court's for, fam. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about you with the extra big bifocals think you know it all. You don't. You feel me? Instead of pointing out the work that these guys are doing, you just talking about what you think you know. Come on, man. Let's talk about the work being done. Let's talk about the effort from the defense and the prosecutors. You feel me? Let's talk about the efforts, not what you think, Mr. Bifocal.
all I can say for right now.
And David, do you have anything you want to say further?
I don't really have much to add except to say that the jury did pay attention. We asked them to do a lot, and they hung in there and gave it its best effort, their best effort.
And what are your next steps as far as Melly is concerned? Are there going to be any efforts to try to get him out on bond?
We're not at liberty to discuss that at this point.
What are you at liberty to discuss? Can you tell us anything about next steps?
No.
Okay, thank you so much.
No.
We really appreciate your coming.
Yeah, man, they pretty much said what I thought they was gonna say. I probably thought they was gonna say a little bit more, but you know, probably ain't best to say more because the case ain't over. I believe if he would have walked out with him like they said, and he would have actually been not guilty, I believe they would have had a lot more to say. But let's see what Track had to say as well, man.
All right, we just heard from the judge that this was a mistrial and that the jury could not come to a unanimous decision. And Track, tell us, you are the manager for YNW Melly. What's your reaction to the mistrial?
I mean, I'm happy with it, you know what I'm saying? It's not the verdict we would want, of course, but, you know, it's a second chance, and I take that literal for everything. Second chance of life,
Yeah.
second chance for a better defense.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I feel like Melly's coming home. Ben felt like that, but it's just, you know, confirmed it.
Have you had a chance to talk to Melly since he's been during this trial, and whether or not, you know, what his reaction would be to a mistrial?
I mean, you know, they took his phone privileges a long time ago before we even got to this case, so no. But I'm pretty sure he's patient, you know what I'm saying? He's going to get into his music, you know, write more, get into praying, and just because he know he coming home. So if it's not today or tomorrow, it's definitely going to be soon, real soon.
Have you had a chance to talk to any of the other family members since the mistrial was called, or do you know how they would feel about it?
No, because it just happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, everybody would feeling the same way I feel. You know, as long it's not a guilty verdict, you know what I'm saying? It's way more ensuring than that. So, you know, pretty much just ready for the next go-around.
All right, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
No problem. You have a good day. Melly coming home 2023.
Well, you heard he literally been saying the same thing for the longest. Melly coming home. Yeah, he coming home, if not today, tomorrow. The way he's so confident just make you be like, bro, he coming home for real. Like, bro, too confident, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But me, honestly, how I feel is I already said it. So we just really gotta look forward to this case. And the fact that Melly hasn't had any phone privileges, haven't been able to speak to the outside world is outrageous. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. And they took it a long time ago. You could just see Melly's face. It takes a lot of strength for Melly to go in this courtroom, put smiles on his face, and a lot of people label it as, oh, fam, evil and this and that. Yo, his coping mechanism is impeccable. Cause boy, I don't care if your plan was to take 30 people up and through there. Boy, the moment you just took it away from real world and isolated, bro, that could make you real deal go sight, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Not too many people can handle it. Melly is handling it very well. He go to court, put smiles on his face. You know, he actually talked to his lawyers. Look like he trying to be on top of the situation, man. And he's just witnessing him being closer and closer to coming home. That being said, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. Let me know what y'all want to see me talk about next in the next video. Catch y'all later. Screw me.
Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now.